What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, it's the best money channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. Yes, free. Free. That means if you get something, you ain't paid for it. It was given to you. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here. King Hussle. King Hussle X1M. King Hussle Crazy Reactions. The Hussle Family. No Rags, Just Riches, Turn Motivation into Means, and Dog Pound Exotic Pups. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification card or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you're doing legit business and you're getting what you pay for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. Not telling anybody to do anything, so let's get this thing started. All right, so what to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, Hussle Nation Empire people. And today, I'm going to show you and tell you how you can get a quick $15,000. All right, if you got a not a BMO, if you got a credit union, or if you got a credit union, you bank with a credit union or a smaller bank in your area, I'm going to show you how you can walk out of the bank with $15,000 today. All right, so I know I'll be doing a lot of bank videos about this bank and that bank, but it's a lot of people out there with different banks out there. So if you are banking with a credit union or a smaller bank in your area, I'm gonna show you and tell you how you can get $15,000 out of the bank today. All right, so first thing you need to do is you need to understand that you are going to be applying for a loan. And when it comes to a loan, I know a lot of people out there on YouTube make bad credit videos and bad credit loan videos, soft pull, no pull, credit pulls, and things like that, which is true when it to some point, to certain extents. It all depends on who you are and what your profile is looking like. A lot of people don't understand everybody's situation is different. Everybody doesn't have the same credit score. Everybody doesn't have the same bills. Everybody doesn't live the same life. Everybody doesn't have the same job. So with that being said, it might be easier for the next person to get a $20,000, $15,000 loan because whatever they got going on might be what the banks and lenders are looking for, vice versa, what you have going on. You can't base your results off somebody else's results. You have to worry about your own results. And by me saying that is, you got to understand that you have to have certain things in order for these banks and lenders to be comfortable enough to want to give you some money. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I got a 700 credit score and I got denied for a loan, or oh, this and that, and all these excuses. Well, at the end of the day, if you have good credit and you, first of all, good credit is built off trade lines and payment history and credit mixture. So you got an actual 700 or something credit score, that means you got an X amount of debt that you're paying back each month on time, and it's a high debt, almost over $100,000. So for people out there that be commenting saying, oh, this cap, or oh, I applied and getting approved and I got a 700 credit score or this and that, stop the cap. Like I tell y'all, it's more than just a credit score, because if you did have a credit score, it'll work for you. Maybe you don't have the job requirements. Maybe it's something, right? So they're looking for your credit mix. They want to see what your debt is, how much debt you got, and if you're paying back this debt, and if it's high enough. So you want $15,000. You got to make sure you got a high limit debt being reported on your credit report that you're paying back on time, and you want to make sure you make an X amount year to date. You want to make sure you make at least $80,000 year to date from your job. So first you need to do is get you an Experian account so you can know your credit score, because if you have bad credit, it's going to be hard for you to get that loan, or you're going to have a high APR. And the APR is the amount of money, the annual percentage rate that is added on to your loan. So you might be paying back a $15,000 loan, but the APR may be so high, you might be paying back an extra $15,000. So you're paying back $30,000 or $40,000. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize. When people get these bad credit loans, more than likely the APR is going to be high. So you're going to be able to get this bad credit loan, but the APR on that loan is going to be high, which means you're going to be paying back almost more than what they even gave you. So with that being said, what you need to do is you need to go get your credit score together, get your debt up, because I know 9 times out of 10, everybody who's watching this video doesn't have exceptional payment history, aren't paying back bills on time and just got debt and collections that's just sitting there on the credit report. So like I tell you guys in previous videos, what the first thing you need to do is go get an Experian account, $25 a month, where you can see all 3 of your FICOs and understand what's going on and see which accounts are reporting to which FICO that is affecting your credit score in a negative way. So with that being said, any aged accounts, any of the older accounts, you want to leave those accounts. Any accounts that's 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, you want to leave those because those are the accounts that's leaving your account age. You want an aged account. The more aged, the more better, right? Because that's showing that you've been paying off whatever for this amount of time, and you've been paying it off for a decent, and you've been paying it off. So they want to see that if you get this loan for 72 months, you're going to make payments on time for 72 months because you showed that on your credit report. See, a lot of people don't be knowing that. So, boom, you want to see all the aged accounts, and you want all the smaller aged accounts for a couple of $100. You want to either A, pay them off, or B, dispute them, freeze your credit report, freeze that credit report, freeze it, then go dispute it, because once they can't get in to verify the account, they have no choice but to delete it off your credit report. So all the smaller accounts, all the aged accounts, all the older accounts, all the smaller accounts, a couple of $100 accounts, or any other a couple of $100 accounts that you have on your credit report, try your best to pay those off. Because if you pay it off, you're going to get more points to added to your credit report. If you dispute it and it comes off, you're going to get less points added to your credit report. So just paying off accounts will get you more points. Boom. Now that you paid off those accounts or you disputed those accounts off, now you want to replace those accounts with trade lines, with accounts that's going to report on your credit report as high limits, and you're paying it back each month on time, exceptional payment history. So now you're fixing your payment history on your credit report. So you can go get a $10,000 trade line from creditstrong.com. And from creditstrong.com, there is a site called Magnum Credit that's powered by creditstrong.com, where you can get a $30,000 trade line. So that's $40,000 in trade lines right there. And they also have a credit mix that you can installment loan for $100 one-time fee that will report $1,000 or $1,100 on your credit report, which is awesome. It's like a little credit card too. So get those two. So get those 3. Once you got those 3, you got roughly $40,000 that's been added to the debt on your credit. So like I said, you might got $20,000, $30,000 in debt that you have on your credit report after you clean it up. You added $40,000, so you got $30,000. Now you got $70,000 on your credit report. Now, like I said, make sure you got at least $80,000. You're making $80,000 a year, and make sure you got a nice amount of debt being reported on your credit report and exceptional payment history. They want to see that you can pay back these bills on time with no problems, because you're going to be picking up another bill once you get this loan, because you're going to have to pay them back each month also. So boom, they want to make sure you make enough money, and they want to make sure you can pay back these bills on time with no problems. So boom. Now that you got that $70,000 on your credit report after those trade lines from Credit Strong and Magnum Credit, you want to go open up an Open Sky secure credit card. That means you're leveraging your own money on your credit card. So with that being said, you're going to go to Open Sky. You're going to get either a $200 card, a $500 card, a $750 card, or a $1,000 card, however much money that you want to leverage towards your credit and on that card. So whatever how much that you use, that you put on that card, you're only going to use 10% of that money. So if you get a $1,000 card, don't use no more than $80 to $100 on that card. If you get a $750 card that you added on that card, don't use no more than $60 to $75 on that card. If you get you a $500 card, don't use no more than $30 to $50 on that card. And if you get you a $200 card, don't use no more than $10 to $20 on that card, because now you're going to be tapping into the utilization rate. Because if you get that card and you don't use it, it's going to reflect as exceptional payment history on your credit report, but it's not going to affect as much as if you're actually using it and not going over the utilization rate. If you use it and don't go over the utilization rate, it's going to look even better, and you'll get more points, because it's only a couple dollars. So once you do use the couple dollars and then you pay it back, it's going to reflect on your credit report as exceptional payment history, and you're making payments on time on this credit card, and you're making payments on time on this trade lines that you have, $41,000 in trade lines. So now that you got that Open Sky account, you're going to go to Trade Line Supply and get you another credit card account. But this is going to be an AU, or authorized user, which means these people are putting their credit accounts up for sale, and you can piggyback off their credit cards. So if this person has a $40,000 credit card, they're going to add you as an AU. They're going to send that person another credit card. You're not going to get it. And every time they make a payment on that card, it's going to reflect on your credit report as you have a $40,000 credit card and you're making each payment on time with no problem. So you just added a $40,000 credit card from Trade Supply. That 70 just went to $110,000 being recorded in debt being recorded on your credit report as exceptional payment history. Boom. Now, like I said, any smaller credit union bank in your area, apply for the $15,000 bad credit loan. Make sure that you got money in your bank account. Make sure that you've been making regular deposits. Make sure you got some type of payments going into your bank account that shows that you make money too. Also, that's another key factor, because once you do that, now you're in the position to get that $15,000 loan. If you're self-employed, make sure your pay stubs match the criteria. Make sure you make enough money. Make sure it represents that. And some people even self-employed, people who are contracted through other people, which means they know people with businesses and they have people use them as employment verification because they're contracted through them. So you can do it that way also, and just make sure you got the right information, because if you got the right information and it reflects, you will have no problem walking in the bank today and getting you a $15,000 loan. Bad credit. So make sure you go tap into them credit unions or smaller banks in your area, because they will allow you to get paid today. Bad credit. Just make sure before you walk in there, you follow the steps that I just gave you, because you just walking in there and saying, hey, I want $15,000. You don't, and it doesn't reflect that you make enough money or you got a good payment history, you're not going to get that $15,000. And if you don't got a bank with a credit union or smaller bank in your area, don't be so thirsty. Today you can start the process. Go open up a bank account with a credit union or smaller bank in your area. Start depositing money. Start getting certain documents that you need. So in 30 to 45 days, you can get that $15,000 that you need and just walk out the bank with that bad credit personal loan. All right, so make sure y'all really tapping in, man. Make sure y'all really paying attention to the gems that I'm teaching, and the gems that I'm kicking to y'all will really put y'all in a position to create financial freedom. It really put you in a position to be a person that you need to be. All right, so make sure y'all really tapping in, man. It's your boy King Hussle. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems is $600. Meet me on the crypto tour in Houston, Texas for $3,500. Make sure you tapping into the Telegram Wealth and Riches. Make link in the community post and link in the bio. Make sure y'all still look for people for the production company, and let's get this money, man. It's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down. I'll see you at the next video. Peace.